What if the life you're living isn't actually the life your soul came here for? Hi, and welcome to Becoming, a space for reflection, awakening, and real soulful talk. If you're new here, I'm MJ, and this series is all about those moments that wake us up and bring us home to ourselves and help us remember who we truly are beneath all the noise. You can join me right here every Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a brand new episode. Last week, we talked about letting ourselves out to play, about the reconnecting with that lighter, more natural part of who we are. The part of us that experience life with curiosity, openness, and freedom. And when we begin to connect with that side of ourselves, something interesting can happen. It can start to shift the way we see the life we've been living. Because many of us have been taught to live from the outside in. We're taught to measure ourselves by what we accomplish, by what we achieve, by what others may think. We learn to build identities, roles, images of who we believe we need to be in order to succeed or to belong, or simply to be accepted. A lot of that way of living comes from the mind and from what we might call the ego, the part of us that wants to control things, the part that wants to prove something, the part that's constantly asking, am I enough? Am I doing this right? Am I getting ahead? But living from only that place can be exhausting, because it keeps us chasing something that always seems just a little bit further away. At some point in life, many people begin to feel that, a kind of inner fatigue, a quiet realization that something about the way we've been living doesn't feel completely true anymore. And that's often where a deeper shift begins, a shift from living outwardly to living inwardly, a shift from living only through the mind to begin living more through our heart. Living from the heart doesn't mean abandoning our mind. It simply means letting something deeper guide your life. It means listening to that quiet inner knowing, the part of you that feels truth rather than trying to calculate it. The heart doesn't compete. It doesn't compare. It doesn't need to prove its worth. The heart simply knows. And when we begin living from that place, something very powerful happens. Life starts feeling more authentic, more aligned, more peaceful. Because instead of constantly asking the world who you should be, you begin allowing yourself to simply be. And sometimes becoming who we truly are isn't about building a bigger identity. Sometimes it's about gently letting go of identities we no longer need to carry. Letting go of pressure, letting go of constant striving, letting go of the belief that we have to prove our worth to the world. And in that space, something beautiful can emerge. A quieter way of living, a more honest way of being, a life guided not just by the mind, but by the heart. And maybe that's part of what this journey of becoming is really about. Not becoming someone else, but remembering how to live from the deepest, truest part of ourselves. Thank you for being here for this episode of Becoming, and I will see you in the next one.